West. I'm Victor.
I'm Nick.
Come on. You even got
And
that.
you know what it is. You know what it is.
You know
You know
what
don't-
what it is.
Hold on.
It's
Let's take off
Jason
our
Pony.
let's take off our sunglasses for a second. For the YouTube viewers, this is who we are.
Yeah, the ones that have
I'm
already
Victor,
seen us.
Chase.
I'm-
Right, but I mean, we've
Nick is
Technically-
short and I'm fat.
Technically, we've already
so,
done. We've done face videos before,
but it's
in
been
this
so
format.
long. Like this is like the new phase in reviews in the West. You know,
This is the
like,
new.
This
we're
is
in
like
the
the new
new.
phase. 2020
Yeah.
has been the new phase.
2020 is more than.
We're going through a phase.
It's more than a phase.
We're going through a
It's
phase.
a lifestyle.
It's an experience, man.
Yeah, it's more than a phase. We've gone through so many phases. We're doing well, guys.
We're like an indecisive high school teenager.
I have a feeling that this is going to be I kind of dig this. I think this might be.
I dig it too.
This might be our new thing. Maybe.
Yeah,
I could
it
see-
helps when I can see your faces.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
it a lot
that helps a
less
lot.
unnatural. I feel
Yeah.
less alone.
Yeah. The conversations feel like
So-
they can, go on longer.
Yeah.
Every half
So-
hour I have to do that, by the way. So
That's fine. So the YouTube audience, this will be. We're gonna try to make this the regular thing, having a video of us of our faces. Spotify, Apple, you already know. I don't need to explain that.
Oh, you
MP3.
know.
So yeah, like always, we're on all your streaming apps. We're on, Spotify, Apple, all of them, and make sure you're following us and subscribing. We
yeah,
love
you
your
guys
support.
should. It'd be a good idea.
Yeah. So that's that. What are we talking about today, guys?
We are talking Disney's latest success ? Success? Their live action remake of Mulan.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hold on. Do we want to get into questions first, or we want to keep that for the end?
No. The only question I want to know is what drove you guys to spend $30 extra on this freaking motion picture?
Nick, I borrowed Chase's account.
Chase, what the
So-
hell's wrong with you?
Shout out my girlfriend's mom.
Shout out Chase's girlfriend's
it was
mom.
my brother's birthday a couple days ago, and he. Shout out Chase's girlfriend's mom. Shout out my older brother. Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, questions. I think we should
Okay.
get last because I have a feeling that people, and this is just honesty, now I can do the same shit too. If I'm like, oh, I know my question's about to be answered, I'm gonna go to the question. I'm gonna dip the fuck out. So we're gonna make these little bastards listen
Wait,
to
the
it.
question last, yeah.
We're doing
like
questions
that.
later. Let's
Yes.
jump into the film, shall we?
Yeah, I think we should also eventually after this, I think we should make a drinking game of like
Yeah.
reviews from the West drinking game. So like, how many times does Victor not answer a question when we ask it, and he just kind of does that? How many times do I like a bash on 1980s movies? And how many times Nick hates women?
I knew that was coming. I would have
That's
accepted
still gonna be part of our
Nick-
merch. It's gonna be Nick's
Nick
hates
goes
women.
too far, but I would have accepted Nick goes too far, but I haven't gone too far yet.
Yeah,
Nick
not
goes
yet.
too far. That's good.
Right?
You've been
Right?
like on the edge. You've been on the edge.
I'm on the edge. I ride on the seat of my
Yeah,
pants.
you're riding the
folks.
line, buddy.
Doing good though.
But your sunglasses. Why is everyone not wearing their
Oh,
sunglasses?
sorry.
yet?
I just wanted to let everyone see our faces first.
They've
Shade-
seen the faces. They've seen the faces.
All
there we
right,
go.
all right. Not Chase's face though. Chase is essentially new to the
Okay,
regular
fine.
schedule. So just wanted people to see Chase.
Yeah, I'm still a
Beautiful man. Beautiful man.
Now we're gonna rock it like Corey Hart. Let's get into this here. Shall
I don't
we?
know what the fuck that meant. I have no idea what that meant.
You don't know Sunglasses at Night by Corey Hart?
Is that
No,
1980?
it's-
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a drink right there.
Okay. Let's. Oh, I guess I have to drink too.
I'm just.
It's
I'm
his fuck up.
I'm literally just kidding.
Drink every time Nick says he hates women.
Yeah. We'll be sober. He never says it.
Oh yeah. He just implies it.
Thinks it.
Let's get into it. Let's get into the
All right.
movie.
So
Let's go.
we're talking about Mulan, right?
We're talking about
2020
Mulan.
Mulan.
2020 Mulan.
It
Yeah,
was a perfect year for this movie to come out.
it
So
took
you see a good year?
Yeah, because it's a disaster.
let's start off with the plot here. So, Based on the 1998 animated classic, 2020's Mulan sets out to tell a more grounded take on the Chinese legend. In ancient China, war is upon its citizens. An order is put out to have one male from every family to be drafted to fight in the imperial army. One such draftee is Hua Zhou, father to 2 daughters and physically handicapped in his elder years. Fearing he'll perish, Hua Mulan rides off to battle in his place, with hopes of bringing honor to the family name and saving China's people.
Fucking China, bro.
China.
China number one. China number one.
I feel I should ask, what are you guys' memories with Mulan? Did you guys grow up with the original film?
Yeah. So this
me
came out a year after I was born.
Hmm.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Popped out the womb, and I was like, you know what? In a year, I want to watch Mulan. But right now, I'm watching Hercules.
Nice. Yeah, I wasn't much of the Disney kid so much. I mean, I like the Disney films, but I didn't obsess over them like a lot of my friends did.
Yeah.
Did.
Good, dude.
And I wasn't a Disney princess guy. I mean, I'm a guy. I'm a boy. You don't do princess stuff. But
Boom.
Mulan kicked.
Another one, baby. That's another one. We're gonna be fucked up after.
Chalk that up to the patriarchy warping my fiendish mind. No, I don't mean it like that. It's just I was into boy stuff when I was a young boy.
I mean, that's...
Yeah.
We get
What?
it. We get it.
But Mulan kicked ass. I liked Mulan. She was amazing.
I think the last time I saw one was like really young. I don't think I've seen it in my teen years. It's been literally since I was single digits since I've seen Mulan. I was thinking about watching it last night after this one, but I just didn't get to it. So
Man, I need to watch it again now to get this boring trash out of my mind.
yeah,
I did not like this movie so much. Well, it's I don't know. I'm more. I'm not less angry. I'm less angry. I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, just like my dad.
That's the thing. It's like, I mean, from the very first news of the film, I think people were disappointed because you weren't gonna have your little dragon Mushu or the cricket, right? And so that already is like,
well, we did have cricket.
Did we?
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you're right. You're right. The human, the bigger guy.
Yeah, the little chubby.
There was a
right.
guy named Cricket. I didn't catch that.
Now I catch it. Now I'm understanding. But
That's
you
not,
already
no.
removed the elements that people really liked, and with
like
the
humor.
songs
And the song.
and the humor.
Mm-hmm.
Granted,
Overall
their
good
reason,
feelings.
yeah, and their reasoning was like we want to capture we want to tell the story of like the
true
Mulan, like the true, whatever.
But
yeah.
But then you bring in this witch fella and this Waypoint video game Phoenix thing.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, so I haven't seen the Mulan for a really long time, the original. So, I mean, when's the last time you guys saw this? It's been a while, right?
A few years, no, actually.
No,
because I'm trying to
a couple months ago.
Okay, does this follow the original Mulan at all?
No,
I mean, I guess it does with like her going out to war.
It's
in place of her
a remake
and stuff like that.
It's a remake, but it's one of those remakes that hits all the main beats of the original movie, but it doesn't do anything new or special with them. It just hits. It's a checklist. It's just a checklist. That's any bad remake ever, and
it just hits the traditional story beats, and they're really obvious when they come.
Yeah, it's just so boring and bland. There's nothing here to get me invested.
From the very beginning, dude, the opening scene with like the chicken chase. Oh my god, dude!
How do you make that not fun?
It was so poorly edited. Like it was like there was like 6 cuts and like
the editing.
Don't get me. Okay, yeah, let's do editing. Oh god, this is horrible. This is a horrible, mostly horrible looking movie. I mean, there's some of the camera shots are pretty sweeping, pretty epic. $200 million Disney blockbuster.
Big fan of wire work too. Wire work much less.
But here's the thing. When there's an action scene, it's horrible. It's terrible.
It's like adequate at best,
Not
honestly.
even
It's
that.
like,
I couldn't see what the hell was happening.
Because
yeah.
camera work and the editing.
Camera work and editing covering up pretty okay stunt work and wire work. Actually, the wire work was disappointing too. It didn't commit.
The problem was like the editing
So
didn't understand. Like
restrained.
whoever edited the film didn't really understand like the rhythm of the movements and whatnot. Like like I feel like someone
Yeah.
who knew what they were doing would have captured like this, like the graceful movements of the action. But it was more like it was just so choppy, and
Yeah.
it was really really ugly at
Yeah,
points. It's disappointing, honestly.
it was
Yeah.
no, this is exactly why Western action films suffer for the longest time, because you I don't know, it's just post Born Identity. They figure hyper editing can have you get away with showing a non-fighting
It's
actor as an
It's
action star.
It's a cheap.
And
cheap
and
get
even when you do
not
yeah.
having to get like a good stunt person that actually like relatively looks like it, but there's crazy good stunt people in China that
Yes.
they,
This
brought over.
movie features two very well-known martial arts actors.
Yeah.
And they are neutered to hell in this movie. It's so sad looking.
Every scene that Donnie Yen is in, it's so good.
Yeah,
It's-
baller ass. I love
Yeah.
it.
But like Jet Li, what the fuck? Jet Li, I was like, I watched it afterwards, and I'm like, Jet Li,
Jet Li's in
What a-
this?
Jet Li
Yeah.
was for
The Emperor. He was the Emperor.
Oh,
What a
I thought
waste
he was
of a
like the
perfectly
worst
good-
actor in the film.
yeah.
Really?
Granted, it's probably a voiceover, like a dubbing, but like,
Oh, it's
He phoned it in.
yikes, yikes.
everyone was phoning it in. We're kind of bouncing around subjects right now, but just
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I got so many thoughts about this movie because I was
Yeah.
kind of hyped for Mulan, sans the music, more of as a martial arts epic. Shit, that screams potential, and they fucking botched it. A lot of the time, they botched it, and I did not care for it.
This is what it felt boneless as hell, dude. Like it felt so boneless. Like,
If
the entire time I was watching, I was like, dude, there's no meat here. It's
yeah.
like, oh
I think
my
a lot of
God.
a lot of it, I think, falls on Mulan herself. What's her
The
name? Hang on a sec.
character.
Yeah, and just actually the acting as a whole, just very wooden, very
Yeah.
stilted.
Yeah.
Liu Yifei,
Should have been a Pinocchio movie. Pinocchio. Fuck. I almost got
You
it.
know,
That joke would have been awesome if I would have fucking not stumbled over Pinocchio.
what was your joke?
I said it should have been a Pinocchio movie
pretty much.
Why? Wait, why?
because you
Because
said
it's so
wooden.
wooden, and it's Disney.
Oh.
Well, now it's not funny anymore, Victor. You dick.
You dick, douche.
I'm sorry.
But back on the point, we have Liu Yifei as Mulan. I butchered that name completely, I'll bet. But I did not like her performance. She was
Plus, you want to know something else? She put out a tweet saying that she was pro Chinese government against the
and
protesters.
yeah,
There
and
are so
they're-
many other controversies around this film that like
We're gonna stay away
No.
from that. We're gonna stay away
Well,
from that.
we
right
got to we got
now.
at least talk about it a little
I
bit.
mean, we can
because-
acknowledge it, but we shouldn't let it cloud the judgment of the product so much.
Right. I get what you're saying, but it has
The
to be
art
acknowledged.
should
I
be
guess.
separated from the reality.
Yeah, it just has to be acknowledged at least.
Sure, yeah, but that is shitty. Don't support bad policing. Anyways,
Looking at you, America.
We're looking at you.
anyways, I did not care for her performance. It was both her performance and the way she was written. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not big on the whole Mary Sue term. I mean, I get
Can
its
you,
place.
can you tell us what Mary Sue means? I know I've heard this and I've researched it, but can
Mary
you like
Sue basically means a female character in storytelling that's just basically written to be the perfect character without any flaws and just knows what to do all the time. A common example people like to bring up is Rey from the Star Wars sequel trilogy.
right.
I personally don't think she's that big of a Mary Sue, but she expresses some qualities at times. It seems like I'm not saying I believe in these um, thoughts and these thoughts and opinions, but that's a modern that's be a modern definition going on.
Yeah,
But God, Mulan in this movie, she's perfect from the get go. There is no phasing her. There's no stopping her.
that's
No, she's quirky, dude. What are you talking about? She doesn't want to get married.
But come on,
there's
I
no
haven't.
like reals like um there's no real arc with her character. It's
Like,
like
And
she starts off this like really powerful person. Like she's 11 years old and like, jumping off of buildings and like
yeah,
doing some really crazy shit.
and parkour.
And then she's
really
right,
odd looking parkour. That's some
and
really.
she does that at the end of the film. But, like the only thing that's stopping her is her father telling her, "Hey, you should probably hide those powers because people are going to be kind of scared of it and might call you a witch and all
and
this."
and even then, he was about ready to support her, but then everyone gave him
Yeah,
the stink eye, and then he bowed to peer pressure. So
yeah.
what the hell?
And
We're
I
just taking
think
off the
in the
glasses
original
now. Okay.
Mulan, I don't know. I just
My
these aren't
my
these
fucking
aren't prescription.
my bridge got sweaty.
Oh,
So
fine.
Chase, you've seen Mulan recently in the original.
Yeah, I mean, I've
Does
recently, as in like a couple months, but I've watched that movie like 100 times.
she doesn't
What?
start off knowing all of this, right? Like all these
No,
like
she
she's
was a
not super
normal girl.
strong, right?
No,
In
she
terms of
was
like
She wasn't
abilities and
strong.
whatnot.
different. Like the aspect of like witches and like superpowers and shit that was not in it at all. But she starts off kind of like, you know, she's clumsy. You know, she's quirky in the way that she doesn't want to be she doesn't want to be a wife to someone. She wants to be, independent. She wants to do her own thing. It's the old Disney version got feminism down way better than this movie did.
I felt this was
Totally.
just like their typical the way
This is what happened was this is exactly how I'm seeing it. Is
China.
this was a man writing feminism, not knowing what feminism is.
Well,
Well,
it just seemed like a very safe way to show feminism. Like, oh, you're
actually,
told, yeah.
only one guy wrote this script.
Really?
What my problem is that like it's the most lazy way to show some sort of representation because like it's just so basic. And like I get this movie's made for like kids, maybe people who know the original like the Mulan story, but like
Yeah,
she's just told throughout the film like know your place, you're a woman, blah blah blah, like really surface level crap.
totally. No, you
And
know what
then
it
like
is? I'll just chime in here. What it is? They simply put, they let their message get in the way of proper storytelling, because they it, every scene just constantly feeds into the whole. It's supposed to feed into what Mulan represents instead of how she acts in the story, and that's getting in the way of a lot of storytelling lately. I'm feeling pandered to as an audience member. Case in point, there's the scene during the big battle with the Huns in the mountains or whatever. She faces off against the witch. She's in full armor. She's holding back her chi powers. I guess I did not pick up on that at first. She has
no
chi
because
powers.
because she but because multiple times in the film it's told that only men can have chi, right? Or
I don't even
warriors.
remember.
But then
I didn't even
everyone,
remember the
I don't,
chi element. I thought whatever.
I don't
Anyway,
know. It's confusing.
she's basically says, "Don't hide your true self. Be all you can be," for lack of better words. And then she strips away her armor, lets her hair down, rides into battle. I'm just thinking, you need armor to protect yourself. You could get shot or stabbed or sliced.
This isn't. This
Why?
is a
Why you
cinema
drop?
sin moment.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know what he thinks of this, but
Reviews
no,
from the West would be
think,
great at
Three
some.
hundreds.
think practically though. Think practically. Come on, you need armor. I don't. It's okay. Fine. You're shedding your lie. You're letting yourself out. Letting yourself be known. You need armor.
It's
You gotta
okay.
protect yourself in
Do you
battle.
remember when it was announced that in what was it, Infinity War? What was the last Avengers? Was it Infinity War
Endgame.
or
Endgame.
Endgame? It was Infinity War Endgame. that they announced like they had their first LGBT character,
Oh yeah, Endgame. Yeah, the one,
right?
the
No,
director's cameo.
And it was just the director's cameo, like this very brief, like 2 minute, like not even 2 minutes. It was like 30-second scene.
wait. I think you're thinking of Star Wars.
No,
No, no, no,
well,
no, no.
there might have been one in
No,
Star Wars, but
in Avengers Endgame, after the 5 years later title card, that Steve Rogers at a
Oh,
seminar meeting.
fucking one of the Joe Russo. That's right.
Yes.
and
I
it's
know that.
it,
Talking
it
about
was
he's like, yeah, my
so
blah blah blah.
it was so lazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Also,
And this,
granted,
yeah,
that one was. I think that one's more harmless. I think because it didn't overstay
that's
its
true.
welcome.
It was just a
It got
cameo. It was just a really brief
I mean,
thing.
I don't think adding representation is very harmless to say, but or adding
No,
okay.
full.
I think it's like the way
I don't mean it like harmful, but just sort of it didn't draw attention to itself a lot.
Yeah,
well, but I think here it's just like proves how it's not that important in a way. Like it's not. It's just the way it's like presented is so obvious that bothers me. It's like sure it's a Disney film. It's like it's not like this adult drama, but like there's a way to not make it so uh just it's just too basic, honestly. Like it there's no real growth for her character. It's not like it doesn't give kids like something to relate to really. It's not like you can start weak and, essentially start weak but then grow to be someone much better. It's like
once you
in
like
this
accept
film,
yourself and shit.
yeah, and in this
Yeah.
film it's like she starts off like this powerful person, has to hide her power because her dad tells her to, and then just releases it later on, and it's like there's no real like connection there. I feel like the audience, like younger children, connect to in like the original Mulan, or just like something much more realistic, I guess. Maybe that's not the right word, but I
Yeah.
just feel like it was
It
I don't know.
really gets in the way of practicality and logical storytelling because movies are stories. You gotta follow logic in storytelling and so forth. I don't know what people are forgetting about that. People are forgetting that in order to please audience members or
It's all about that
listeners,
fucking cheddar, bro.
you gotta tell good stories, and you can't just say you can't tell a bad story and highlight it by saying, "Oh, this person's a Latino or a LGBTQ ABCDEFG or whatever." Just, but you see what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, no, it's like blanket representation. It's like
Yeah,
just so
'cause
broad. It's
once you take off the blanket, just it's a pile of shit. It's
yeah,
just
it's
not.
like
It's not good. Oh goodness, and
yeah.
and Mulan is not the only offender. Everyone else lacked identity, personality. Again, the humor was really stripped back. There was no fun to be had in this movie. There weren't no great jokes. I remember.
I want to know why they didn't just stay true to the original Disney film. Like,
I
why
don't
not?
know.
Why not? Why like stick to like this? I d-
It
because
baffles
like
me.
Why make the movie?
Why make
exactly
the movie?
because it's
Why
not
make
like
the
there's
movie?
not things in it. There's things in it that are like fantastical, like the witch who turns into a fucking hawk later in the film. Like she transforms into things. Why couldn't they had Mushu? Why couldn't they had like Cricket as a little cricket bug? Like
Couldn't they
why?
have Mushu?
Why not?
Why couldn't they have Chimpo?
So apparently they
sense.
did. They did.
Well, Cricket as
He was the
right.
big guy.
Right.
Remember?
But
They
I'm
just
talking
did-
about like why couldn't they have the more like fantastical little creature parts of it? I don't understand.
Person
Like, why
cricket doesn't count.
it doesn't.
That's
count.
true. But here's the thing: the reason that they didn't do the dragon, they didn't do Mushu, is because apparently it was offensive to a culture, Chinese culture. It was offensive, and people in China were upset about it. That's what I was getting out of
the
it. And
government of China, right?
Right. But they'll go ahead and shoot in a province of China that houses Muslim prisoners.
boom,
Boom,
Oh,
baby.
Nick.
That's
I'm just saying,
no, you're right.
rehiring Eddie
That's-
Murphy is not the fate worse than death that Disney seems to think it is.
No, it'd be way worse. No, it'd be way worse though.
Like,
If they got Mushu back and they made Kevin Hart Mushu.
God, No, don't do that to me. Don't spit on the legs like
I'll
that.
drink to that one, boys.
Oh, hey, uh-uh.
I'm going for the whiskey. Going for the whiskey on this one.
Yeah, it's just
Um,
this movie's just a fucking mess, dude.
This movie is awful. Well, okay, maybe not so awful. I mean, there's some shit that isn't as terrible as the major blemishes. Occasionally, there's a sweeping camera shot. You get the really epic wides of the Chinese countryside. Some of the visual effects were okay. I didn't notice the bad ones too much, but
Visual
you
effects.
know,
yeah,
I
they're
don't know.
okay.
The score, Harry Gregson Williams, he's a reliable composer. I like his stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
What else has he done? I don't know the name.
he's
you know?
done both Equalizer movies, The Martian, the Shrek quadrilogy, I think it is now. He did the Meg. I love the Meg score.
All the Shreks?
I think so, yeah.
Did my boy write fucking Dulop is? Because that is a certified bop.
No, he just does the score. Okay, let's see it. The Town, Chronicles of Narnia, Spy Kids, X-Men
Okay.
Origins Wolverine. Yeah, he's been around.
It
He's
was a
done some
decent.
stuff.
It was a decent score. It was pretty generic, but
we
like
should-
it worked.
We should do a Spy Kids episode for sure.
That'll be a
I'd be
trip.
so down for that. It's been
So
so
down.
long. It's been so
So,
long.
and also the production values. Gotta props those. I like the costumes and the sets.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
It
Yeah,
all looked
definitely.
very. There's a. It all looks
What-
so clean that it
Yeah,
kind of
but
bugged me at
it's-
times.
But
But
it's what you expect from a $200 million blockbuster.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like, well, no, but like even then, the like clean as in, are you meaning like physically clean? Like they looked like.
I think it was
much
just
polish.
so boring. Yeah, too polished. Like the color correction was so plain. The camera, it was just too. I mean, there's not much you can do. It's just so
Yeah.
digital looking.
Oh god, this would have been so much
I don't
better
know.
if you
It's not a
hired.
good complaint.
This would have been so much better if you hired a director that could do martial arts epics like this.
Okay, this is the thing. Why? I mean, the director she's done quite a few films,
Yes,
but what's
none
the
of them
trend with
action movies.
hiring directors who's not done action before? And same
I
with the
don't know, man.
cinematographer. She hasn't done like an action film.
no.
I don't understand. Like, sure, give people experience and like that's cool, but I feel
You
like with a
just-
film like this, some experience in action or some sort of martial art, like I don't know,
Yeah,
in
you-
action
you-
films, it would be.
you'd think Imperial Hun War, you'd want a director that can helm that end of the spectrum, but oh, let's just set up more cameras in a scene and hope we can piece it together in the edit, and make them all high frame rate so we can do slow motion later. We don't know when. We don't know when we're gonna use it.
Or
But
if
let's
we
have the option anyway. I hate it when they do
mhm.
that.
I hate it when they do that.
High frame rate looks terrible. It looks like a bad YouTube video or something.
Yeah, especially when the camera angles are very basic. Like they were just kind of. It was all just very boring looking.
Yeah,
honestly.
and they focus on the most fucking minute details in the scene. They'll show maybe the tip of a spear in the lower corner of the screen, and then that spear will leave the frame, and for the next few frames, you're questioning why this shot is here before they cut to another shot of a wide of the fighters obscured by the background extras that are in the foreground. I don't like staging like that. I don't like directing like that. I want clarity in my action movie. That's
It's-
so hard to do.
The editing is very sporadic, and the cutting and the camera work is just like.
Oh, bam, bam, boom, boom.
Ugh.
What the hell's happening?
You,
I like
it's
the
weird.
I like the cheeky little thing at like towards the end of the movie. We're going into spoilers a little bit.
Oh, whatever.
There's the cricket. His name is Cricket. He could be dead,
Oh
but he's
yeah.
laying there like he's fucking sleeping, and then everyone's like, "Oh God, there he is!" And then he's like, "Whoa, I'm awake." Or did he? I feel like that was like something that needed to have like a burp in it or something. He's like, "Whoa, I'm up," haha, you know.
Oh totally. Yeah, that would have
Seriously.
worked.
Actually, yeah, this is already a humorless movie. What's anyone gonna think? They're gonna get that simple gag right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And you know what? Editing just as a whole, outside of the action scenes, terrible. Because scenes just happen. They just kind of happen. For instance, she's gearing up to go to war, and she's holding out the sword. Cut in full armor, full regalia, ready to go. We need. What happened? We need
That's
We need that information.
that's the
We,
problem I had with a lot of like Mulan as a character. Is like she was given no time to really explore the character. It was just like scene after scene. It was just doing something to like bringing the story forward. There was no real like character building at all. It was just like, okay, she's getting married with the matchmaker scene, the chicken chasing scene. Like there was no real time for her to develop. It was just like beat after beat after beat. Um,
drove me
that's
up
something
a,
I noticed.
drove me up a fucking wall.
Yeah,
Just cut, 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 cut. We just gotta keep cutting. What's the cut button on the keyboard? It's V, right? It's
I
the
honestly
V.
just felt super disconnected, like from the character. I was like, I don't know who, I don't understand her. I don't get her. I don't feel any sort
Yeah,
of connection.
what are her likes and dislikes? How can she relate to her fellow squad mates? Oh god, okay. So there's the part where she has to bathe in the lake. And then I guess the squad leader or whatever, I don't know, man. He goes to bathe too. That was such an awkwardly directed and written scene. She
Really?
doesn't
It was-
she doesn't turn her back. She doesn't she stays in the same deep end of the shallow part of the lake. Find the sense in that statement.
That makes sense.
Okay, fine, but she stays in the same. Say again.
Deepest part in the shallow end.
Okay, she stays in the deepest part of the shallow end, and she does not budge from where she stands. The guy keeps coming into the water. She doesn't think to go a little deeper so she can move around freely while keeping her top half covered, and maybe bother to face him. I don't. There's a way to talk to people. There's a way to talk to people, and that wasn't it.
Well, I think if she faced him, then maybe he would find out that she has
She
she's
got
not a
fucking
man.
boobs.
Yeah, so I think that was the problem there.
You could tell this has boobs. You can tell a face has boobs.
You have boobs?
Yeah, that's true.
No,
Fair
the way
enough,
you
fair enough.
made the way you, yeah, just I mean she had the ponytail up or whatever. She still looked manly by the movie's
Not at
visual
all.
logic.
Not
By the movie's visual logic, she still looked manly.
Not at all.
I
I
Well,
think
whatever.
a better way of making her feel more manly. Obviously, it's animated, so she has to talk like this. But like, she didn't even she barely deepened her fucking voice.
And
Oh no!
when she did
Hey!
deepen her voice, I didn't buy it. It
No.
sounded comical. It was absurd. But no, she didn't move in the water. You gotta move. You gotta move. There was better ways to do this movie. If you had to do it, there are better ways to do this movie.
Oh yeah, movie shouldn't be made in the first place.
You really shouldn't. A remake that doesn't add anything to its source material is completely worthless.
That's the thing. Like, I don't get why Disney is remaking all these films because they're never going to be as good as the originals. I mean, granted, the money, yeah, it's the money, but like, I guess they just don't care about reviews or like critical reception.
Because that's the
Which
thing.
is
People,
like-
people are going to go see it, regardless.
That's what's kind of terrifying. It's like people are going to talk with their wallet, and that's all that matters.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter if the movie's got like a 53 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like as long as it made $60 million, or like up to its budget, then it's fine. Like it's a win in their case. But this movie didn't. This movie
is creatively bankrupt.
is
This
bankrupt.
is the creatively bankrupt years of Disney.
But this didn't even make. I mean,
That's a
granted,
shame.
because of COVID, because there's barely any theaters open. They didn't make enough money to really hit a good mark. Like this made nothing, didn't it? Like
I
barely
don't know,
anything.
but
Also,
the
why
fact
don't you
that they were gonna,
wait. Why don't you
but
just
the
wait?
fact they were, hold it a second. That's another thing, because of the shoddy action editing and the overall mediocre look of the movie. It kind of baffles me they consider this for theatrical release. This looked really below par for a silver screen. How could they
Yeah.
release it in this form?
Maybe that's the reason why. Maybe they meant to do that. Oh wait, no, they didn't. They were totally advertising. This movie was supposed to come out in like what, March, February?
Yeah, it was
supposed to be
supposed to come
March.
out, but it
My-
looks like not a theater film. It looks almost like a fan film at times. Honestly,
Fan film, direct to video, Walmart $5 bargain bin stuff.
Don't
but
talk
I
shit
think
about
that
my Walmart $5 bid, $5 movie bid.
Fine.
A whole collection from that.
Okay. But still stands. Direct to video.
But I think that's what happens when you have someone who has no experience in like a genre like this. And so there's really no sense of style or like
Well,
anything.
I don't necessarily agree with that aspect of it because there's been countless times where like Marvel will grab they'll grab comedic directors that have no experience necessarily with
That's
action, and they'll come out and they'll fucking kill it.
like Taika Waititi
Sure.
with
Yeah,
Taika
Thor
Waititi,
Ragnarok.
James
That's fair.
Gunn,
That's fair.
Jon
That's,
Favreau.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Okay, well,
John
even then, there's iffy parts.
Favreau. Yeah.
Well, not even Favreau. Just I was watching the first Guardians of the Galaxy lately, and that's a fun movie. I love it. One of my favorites. But the action can be really cutty and not so impactful at times.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
still, but to James Gunn's credit, I think he took that into consideration for the sequel, and the action was much improved in that
Much.
movie. So
Much.
yeah.
Okay, I still haven't seen those, so I don't know.
I just think that it's a I don't know. I don't think that it's I don't know. I mean,
Why couldn't you give us
I agree,
if
but
you had to? Yeah, okay. So I'm sorry to cut in, Chase. I'm really am.
you're all good. You're all good.
But if you had to do a studio action movie, why couldn't you give it to someone that's already proved themselves? I think we've already made that point, but do it to someone like Chad Stahelski, the John Wick trilogy. He does wonders with those movies with lower budgets than what Marvel or DC or Disney have.
Yeah.
You can even give it to someone that does really good direct-to-video work. For instance, I'm watching a lot of Scott Adkins movies, and his collaborations with Jesse V. Johnson are really good. Like Avengement,
I
the
think I
Dead
know
Collectors movies.
Scott Atkins is.
Scott
think-
Adkins. Okay, well, okay, he's a B-grade action star, but he's done some really kick-ass action movies, and he's a
Did he
great
make that
star.
one ninja movie? Was he in a
He-
ninja movie called Ninja?
I think so, yeah, Ninja 2 or something like that.
I know. It's
But
weird.
he's also in Doctor Strange. He was the fake Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine. He was in The Expendables 2. He has a fight scene with Jason Statham. But his direct-to-video movies are really fucking cool.
He's been doing a lot of them.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
pumps him out. But yeah, Jesse V. Johnson or Isaac Florentine, they do a lot of direct-to-video action movies. They can do great action if they could just get a good script to back that up, so that the acting parts are reliably engaging just as much as the action. Yeah, why can't we just do that instead of grabbing someone that's never shot an action scene in their life and who pray that it looks good in the edit?
Yeah.
It pisses me off sometimes when it's done this poorly.
Yeah, because like the potential is there. Like the story's cool. It's a cool story. Like it
Mo-
has heart to it, but like
Awesome.
it's done in such
And
a boneless
said-
way.
Yeah, like I said, Mulan had the highest potential of all the live action remakes because ancient China, martial arts, it's wartime. We
Yeah.
can do this.
Yeah. Well, also even in like there's I mean I'm not familiar with I'm not a big action fan, so you can help me out here, Nick. But I'm almost positive there's a lot of Hong Kong directors that are good at directing martial arts that probably could have done this. Granted, I
Oh,
know
yeah.
I think this is a problem that is I think this is for the first time. This is like one of the first times we've seen this problem is that they're paying more attention to the fact that we need this to be directed by a woman, and doing it that way instead of saying who is the best person to do this movie. Which,
Right.
like I said, this is one of the only, like, one of the first times I've seen it, because like um uh I'm blanking on her name. Whoever directed Wonder Woman,
Patty Jenkinson.
Yeah.
amazing. It's a Wonder
Yes.
Woman's great, and
Yes.
it's and who also, I again blanking on her name. Whoever did Harley Quinn, the new Harley Quinn movie.
I don't
forget.
know
Blanking on
that,
me.
but it sounds like she did a good job.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And so
Directed at least, right? Like the
yeah,
direction at
well,
least.
I think I would. I mean, I it's like an 80% for me. I would say it's
Okay.
pretty good.
So I will add on to that. I will say to that, of course, representation should matter. We should get more than just white men making movies,
Absolutely.
but it should be more of, can they do it in the style, rather than can they do it just because they're woman, Asian,
shouldn't be-
Latino.
It
Yeah.
shouldn't be for the
And so
just
on.
for representation's sake.
Absolutely.
I think that's the.
And I
I mean,
think
sure that their
it
heart
should-
may be in the right
It should be if
place.
you could tell a good story or not.
Yeah. I think
That's
I
just
think
the problem
It
with
should be if you
art.
could tell a good story or not. Just, I'm looking through a list of directors here. So you got Wilson Yip, who did the Ip Man movies, or Zhang Yao, who did Shadow,
would be
House of
perfect.
Flying Daggers. Yeah,
That would
they'd be perfect for this. Not some no-name lady director. I mean, let's be honest. I didn't know who Nikki Caro was before I saw this movie.
I think that would help. What helped her get the
Yeah, but-
seat is because she did a couple Disney movies, but even then they were like the Zookeeper and like McFarlane USA like
Ugh.
dramas.
Oh, those were Disney?
It's not a good movie.
The Zookeeper?
Anything with Kevin James in it, you can be like, yeah, this is probably not.
No,
good.
not the Kevin James movie.
No.
That's the one with Jessica Chastain, I think.
Oh, Zookeeper's wife. Excuse me.
Yes.
Oh, I'm like the Zuki. I'm like, I thought you were talking about fucking Paul Blart.
Might as
Hey,
well be,
my bad.
honestly.
Can we get a drink for that, for the confusion?
Drink for
My
Kevin
bad, my
James.
bad.
No, drink for the confusion.
For Kevin
Oh,
James.
jeez. But
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
she hasn't done action movies. She hasn't. Get someone who's proven. That's what I'm
But I feel like
saying.
that has happened before. I mean, this isn't like the first time. Like
You can
Taika
strike
Waititi.
lightning in a bottle. I'm not saying it's out of the possibility. There's been some good directors that transition
Yeah.
well into action, but
I think it just comes down to it is she
The
was not the right
individual.
person to do this.
no.
Like,
Yeah, it just comes down to the individual.
Her personally, she was not the right person to direct this movie, and it ended up being bland. And I also think it has probably a lot to do with studio meddling. It always has to do with when a movie is relatively shitty. You can almost fucking guarantee that a studio was like, "Nah, it needs to be like this. It needs to be like this."
China.
You know, I'm a 55-year-old white man, and I know what these little Chinese girls want. It's this.
Bob Iger.
Yeah.
Well, Bob Iger's not even in the company anymore.
Oh,
Good.
he's not. Well, still.
Yeah, he retired. Oh, I don't know. It's you know what? Actually, I'm thinking about it. It's a double letdown, because it's one thing she can't do action scenes. That's fine. I can expect that. But the drama's not even engaging. I didn't care about the story or the characters or nothing.
I was pretty bored, and I wasn't like I knew the reviews going in like the controversy, but like I tried to like keep an unbiased opinion. Like I wanted to go into it like maybe I'll like it, maybe I'll think it's okay, but like still I was bored.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
this is how I looked watching it most of the time.
Yeah.
Same.
It was I know a movie is going to be bad. My girlfriend has this tendency to do this thing where when we're watching a movie, if she's not in it and something happens where it happens for the movie's sake and it breaks physics, she goes, "There's no way. There's no way. There's no
And
way."
there's probably quite a few times in this film where that she said
Yeah,
that.
the whole movie, she was like, "There's no way she would have survived that." There's
Yeah, even excluding the fucking wire foo stuff, there's a lot of shit that defies logic and believability.
Don't even get me started at the end of the film where Shaolin kicks the fucking arrow.
I love
Shaolin
that.
soccer.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, fine.
I loved that. I loved it.
Like
the arrow was
unironically.
fine.
Unironically, I loved it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
Well, I mean, I think I loved it because it felt so campy. So maybe
Okay, that's fair.
but
like
the movie isn't campy, so it doesn't work still.
Exactly. Yeah. I love that aspect. I love that certain part. I don't like it in the movie, but I'm like, that's cool. That's a cool idea.
That's fair.
You know.
Yeah.
But had the movie committed to being fucking cool wire fu martial arts action movie,
Yeah.
then I would have been more impressed.
Crouching
This-
Tiger, Hidden Dragon shit.
Exactly, the Matrix. Just
Oh,
go all in.
they
Give
should
us
have
some
got Michelle
spectacle.
Yeoh for this.
Hmm?
Why didn't they get her? Is she alive?
Who?
Michelle Yeoh.
Oh fuck! I thought that was her in the movie. I thought she was playing the mother.
I thought she was.
We need
That would be fucking lame. If they have one of the greatest one of the greatest female martial artists, and she's the mother. Like,
yes.
is she the
Well,
mother?
okay. No, she's not. I checked
Okay.
again.
I was gonna be
But-
fucking pissed.
That's a good point though. Get fucking her for this movie. She's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, as the witch, as the witch.
Mm.
As
That
the
would be
witch,
sweet.
as the mother, as Mulan. I don't care who. Just get
Yeah.
her in the movie. Then we could get awesome fight scenes.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we still wouldn't get awesome fight scenes because
Well, no, it's Michelle. Yeah, well, you'd think because Donnie Yen's in the movie too.
yeah,
So
but
Yeah.
the camera department has their head so far up their ass, and the editing team is sniffing whatever they're cooking.
Mhm. I think So here's the thing. I don't want to say. I don't like just going in and being like, this editing is garbage, because honestly, I think it goes back to camera work. Because I think the editing, all things considered, this could be a lot worse edited.
The thing, the
Sure.
editing is part of like the shooting process. Like,
Yeah.
that
You
comes
do
together.
shoot for the edit.
Yeah.
There's a-
Right.
let's look at a movie like The Raid. Gareth Evans, he shoots for the edit. He knows exactly what shots to get and when he's going to edit in and out of them. On the day of, he's getting them. So editing and camera are intertwined in that aspect. And there's probably even some big studio movies or big studio directors that go by that logic too. They're going to shoot for the edit.
Well, they should.
That's how it should
That's
be.
the correct way of doing it.
Yeah.
You know how pissed I get when I see a bad action movie? It's okay, it's not even that I'm pissed. It's severe disappointment.
Severe.
This is a
Yeah.
raging disappointment because
Yeah.
this movie could have been amazing. It could have been a chalk above a lot of the other mediocre Disney live action remakes we got. When has there been a good Disney live action remake? Let's ask that question.
That's actually part of a question that's asked by a viewer. We can answer that later on. but,
Okay,
like,
we'll answer
yeah.
it later.
Let's
But
come back.
right now, I'm just pissed.
yeah,
No,
no,
yeah.
for sure.
I think that there's we talked about it, I think not last episode but the episode beforehand, that I think there's good moments in this. I think there's cool things that happen.
Yeah, it's the
I liked the idea of her fucking, I don't remember what she was doing. Was she shooting the Huns? It was the Huns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Huns still. They had like the catapult. Did she shoot them? Did she shoot one of the things? I like the fact that she set the helmets up. That was cool. That was really smart.
but
But how dumb do you got to be to turn a fucking catapult into a mountain? how dumb?
there's several things wrong with that. Okay, number
That was so
one,
dumb.
the rate at which she flanks the enemy and sets up her decoys on the rocks to fool the enemy.
True.
Number two, the enemy army brings one catapult to the fight instead of a
Yeah,
lot of
true.
long range
Yeah.
artillery.
Yeah.
Number three, the fact they fall for it even. That's a basic one, but
Yeah.
they fell for it.
That's my main thing is like,
Why did
Number
he...
four,
there's like 6 people there. Why don't you there's one girl shooting you. At this time,
Run.
people
Ambush,
are like,
go
people at this
forward.
point they're like,
charge
oh,
her.
girl,
Charge
what
her
the
position.
fuck? Like,
Charge position.
so
Number
like,
four. Number four. I'm sorry. I got one more here.
Go
One
for
more. Number four. Mulan's strategizing skills in an instant. She was in basic for weeks, maybe a couple weeks, I don't know. And she, because she has the chi, because she knows how to fight, she knows how to pull the master flank on him.
I think I don't necessarily think that I think it is because of the chi. Like, I do think it's because of the chi, but she had that kind of wit and everything in the beginning of the movie.
Right,
Like,
right.
she had that. So but it's not shown very
No,
much. So
the
it's
chi
like
isn't explained very well.
Well, she does like jump, like she does do some really like impressive parkour things that a kid at that age would not be able to do.
no.
So like it's shown, but like I guess maybe the chi element. Yeah, I don't.
I think it needed to be explained more, or just not shown at all.
Hey,
Right.
fun
She
fact.
just started. Yeah.
Fun fact: chi is short for cheat code. She's got cheat codes on.
She has fucking cheat codes on. That's why.
Oh, okay.
She's using Game Shark. This is bullshit.
She's using God mode.
Mulan uses God mode.
She should have just spawned. She should have just spawned a tank, and this whole thing would have been over with.
Yeah, all guns, infinite ammo, big head mode. We got this.
Big head
What
mode.
could have been way easier? It would have been way easier if she asked China to give them a little bit of the resources that they're using to enslave Muslims. That probably
Bingo.
that probably would have helped a lot.
Yeah, I think
we pull a Monty Python, just have the real world.
Yeah.
If she asked for the Chinese government's help, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. They're like, oh, anything for you. You supported us. Here, have a fucking tank that we used on our people.
You bring honor to the country.
Exactly. Not to your family, who's disappointed in the fact that you are supporting this.
You're a great soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Speaking of, when she goes... I'm getting really excited. I'm getting too excited for this. When she goes back to her regiment, the very regiment that shunned her because she's got lady parts, she talks about how the Huns are making a beeline for the Emperor and that they should trust her, and instantly
towards the end.
Why should we trust you? Why?
Because I'm a girl. Oh, okay.
Well, it's like it's not because
you're not a girl.
It's
not
just
a girl.
It was essentially we know who you were as a guy. It's almost like it's like a really, really, really subtle like commentary on like trans and being like, oh well, I'm I identified as a woman when I was born, or as a man when I was born, but now I'm female.
I think it doesn't even go as deep as that. I think it's just like because the script says so. Like the script says
the script says so, and
in a moment.
It's God, I had the thought, but I lost it. I'm gonna get it back. It's fucked. It's just fucked, really. No, it's just a 180 as far as the characters go.
Right.
They shunned her because she was a girl. They expelled her, but then she says a few words, and they instantly forgive her and follow her lead.
She's no longer a witch.
Storytelling.
Yeah, no longer a witch. Yeah.
It goes back to storytelling, how logical it flows as a narrative. This wasn't it. This was not the flow. We did not have the flow.
It just seems
to
hit
mean?
the beats. Like it's
there's
no real like it's like it's supposed to hit here, so we're gonna hit here.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what makes sense in a story like this, like plot points.
My goodness.
It's annoying.
There's the cliche joke going around. This brings great dishonor on everything. Yeah, this movie is very dishonorable.
Yeah, dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Yeah,
you know.
Thank you.
You guys get the reference?
Absolutely.
I get the reference.
I get the reference because I love good movies with good stories and convicting characters and striking visuals. Not this dung heap.
And striking visuals.
Striking visuals.
Oh man. Well, do we want to get into ratings? Do we want to get into ratings, boys? And
I'm having a blast right now. Just
maybe
ranting,
not yet. Maybe not yet. I don't think we're ready yet.
What more can we say? How about the spider scene? I guess. I think
the tea mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I find that kind of stereotypical because girls, get
Hey, bro,
out
I
of here.
would've reacted, my ass would have reacted exactly the same.
I'm scared
I
of
saw a
Fine,
spiders.
spider.
fine.
I don't give a fuck where I am. I'm getting up. I'm like, nope, just kidding. I'm
Okay,
not.
just
Yeah.
There's a big ass spider right there.
take a hate women shot. Then I agree to that.
So finally, just me and you. Well, I just want to say, I just love how you're subscribed to our channel. I love it. You should be subscribed all the time. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. Do yourself a favor. Subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed or follow us. Follow us on Instagram as well. At Reviews from the West. Same thing with Twitter. I don't know if we have a Facebook. We should ask Victor, but follow us on that too. Well, they're coming back soon, I bet. So for now, I'll just leave you with this. Oh, shit. Fuck. Damn. Anyway, subscribe. Do us all a favor. You want to see more content? You want to see more of our fucking faces, right? Right? Don't you say it? I want to hear you say it. Yeah, that's right. I know it. Well, trust me. If you subscribe, it's gonna be a whole lot more of this. Just you and me, the viewer and the talker. Let's be honest. I'm the most attractive one here. It's no debate. But I got the most love to give too. If you subscribe or you follow us, you'll find that out. Anyway, love you.
Okay. So anyway, okay, maybe not stereotypical for girls, but it's such an easy joke, and in a humorless movie like this, it just doesn't hit. It's not necessary. Just oh my god, spider! They're banking on the first world fear of spiders to drive the
First
humor
world.
of that scene.
I think it's just humans, bro.
It's only a first world problem, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It seems everyone's afraid of fucking spiders.
Everyone's
It is-
afraid of
it's-
spiders.
It's cliche.
It's cliche. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm scared of spiders.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm terribly
Okay.
afraid of spiders.
So anyway,
Although recently I've been pretty good at not being too scared, but I'm still scared.
I've been brave because my girlfriend is she's like, there's a spider here, and I'll be like I got the
Man.
spider, baby. Don't worry, I got the spider. And then I'll get this thing. I have this like a yoga roller, and it's like 3 feet long, and so I'm like way back here, and I'm like trying to fucking, I'm poking at this spider, making sure it doesn't fucking jump at me or anything.
hell yeah. And she catches the teacups, and that should be impressive, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just so bad. And then that following scene, the father gets recruited into the army. Shima, he's a good actor. I've seen him in a lot of stuff,
Oh yeah.
but he
Yeah.
can't bring this character to any kind of height.
He's
Or
just
any
as
kind of
wooden as Mulan.
This whole Mulan is wooden.
The whole
Mulan
Mulan.
Wooden Mulan.
Mulan's wooden. She's
Maybe
made of
that's.
wood.
I don't know.
It's hard not to like. I guess
Yeah.
wooden is probably like not the best way because that's kind of like a very
Well,
a
think
blanket
that's
term. But
Look,
like
it-
she
it- it's
is.
a-
It's
It's
like
very
saying,
applicable to this movie.
It's like saying she's a bad actor.
or saying this
like-
pizza tastes like cardboard.
Right, like what does that even say? Like what that says nothing. But like
I think it's plenty applicable here because everyone gives a pretty stilted performance. They don't interject any kind of personality into their roles, and all you remember is that. Just remember this.
I guess maybe like what is the character's name who's kind of the love interest?
There was a love interest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's our
Barely.
he's our bisexual king, bro.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
What's
Okay,
He was
his name?
yeah.
fucking with her whether she was a guy or a girl, bro.
Okay.
And that's in the
alright.
original too, isn't it? Like he's pretty
He's-
similar,
well,
right?
No, he's
Yeah.
the
He's the general's son.
he's the battalion commander or whatever.
Yeah.
and there wasn't even kind of I don't remember any flirting going on so much. I mean, she
Well,
ogles
Fucking
him.
marries him, bro.
Okay, she ogles him at his physique. That's fine. That's kind of
Huh?
that's really funny.
And then
at the end,
and then
though, at the end.
no, bro. They have like they like there's shots where like Ping, his name at the time is Ping. Mulan's name is Ping. There's like a shot where like Ping
In
is
the
like
original.
after in the original after Mulan takes the like the things, the little wrapper weights, and like crawls her way up and gets that arrow down. That's kind of like her. Honestly, that's a fucking beautiful like
Oh.
metaphor on her rising up and becoming something that she couldn't do before. Like
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
I
But
was watching that scene too. Just got the whole "make a man out of you" bit amazing and screams character.
Mhm.
So much more character than 2 hours of this fucking shit.
Yeah, but there's a scene where like after that she kind of like is starting to because there's like a montage of her failing all of like the trials and shit. There's like a montage of her succeeding, and there's one where he does this kick or Ping does this kick and he gets hit and he's like, oh shit,
Yeah. Wow.
shit,
Bro.
Ping's kind of hot. It's like, oh my god, man,
I kind of felt like he was acting that way in this one too, a little
A
bit.
little
Like,
bit,
he
yeah,
was
that's what
still
I'm saying.
attracted. Yeah.
yeah, which I'm cool with,
Interesting.
but I know it's
Right.
absolutely not meant to be that way.
You know what it is?
Probably.
But there's
not.
there's a conflict of interest here because they separate that character, I think, into two. Because you have Donnie Yen, who's leading the troops, he's the battalion commander, and then Ping is another soldier in Mulan's ranks. So
No, Ping is Mulan.
no, okay, no, not Ping, but fuck is his name?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me look it up. Oh God,
The dude, bro.
dude, bro. Let me look it up. Okay. Moo. Oh God, that's not how you spell Mulan. Moo. Oh fuck. Mulan characters. Mulan characters. There is Li Shang. That's his
Li
name.
Shang.
And
We
the
should-
new one, and this one we're talking about.
No. And
And the old one.
Got it.
yeah.
Oh God, I'm trying to find. Okay, what's his actor's name?
Are you looking it up, or are you asking me to look it up?
I'm looking up.
Okay.
But Li Shang, you said?
Li Shang is his name. Li Shang.
Okay. I can't seem to find. Okay, fine, but that doesn't matter. Li Shang.
Oh, there is a character named Ling. There is a character
Ling?
named Ling. Ling's the one that in the animated one where he's like oh God, when he's singing the fucking when they're singing the "Girl Worth Fighting For" song,
Yeah.
he go
Oh.
he's the one that's like and I know they love a man in armor. Like he's got all the fucking water in him. He's that guy.
God, I should just go watch the old one again. 'Cause
We
I was
should.
tempted to watch it, honestly. After this,
I need to watch
And
it.
Yao was good.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Shen Po.
Now we're talking about the old one. I
I
just
know.
want to go watch that. Wipe this one out of my
Honestly.
head. Oh, I don't think I got any more to say. It's just getting redundant at this point.
Oh, this one
it's a
from,
mess of a movie.
from Polygon. This one says Mulan's live action love interest is better than her old animated one.
What?
Is it? That seemed pretty weak, honestly.
Me too.
He was barely a love interest. Where was the chemistry? Where was the flirt? Where was
Yeah.
the sexy?
There's like not enough to talk about this film. It's just so generic. Like I feel like
It really
this
is. Absolutely
I haven't seen
generic.
many like modern Chinese action films, but I feel like this just fits right in. Like
No,
there's
no, no,
nothing
no, no, no,
special
no.
about this movie.
No. This is way below that status quo. Because
Yeah.
there's been classics over the years,
Shit.
like House of
Spit-
Flying.
Spit
there's been-
bars, Nick.
No. I'm just saying, there's been classics over the years, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon,
Here you go,
House
guys.
of Flying
But
Daggers,
that's like 2002
Hero.
though.
Still holds up. It still holds up as
Okay.
good martial arts cinema.
Okay.
You know, you of all people, movies deserve to hold up for many a year. I
Yeah.
mean, yes, but but this doesn't deserve to be stacked up against such well-regarded classics like House of Flying Daggers or Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
You no, it doesn't
Even
have
if it wasn't a Disney film, it's still not like take away all the controversy, take away the Disney status, like it's still just adequate
Yeah.
at best. It's there's
below
nothing
adequate.
remarkable about it.
There's no blood.
No,
even. It's not even violent.
It's pretty
From-
damn plain. It's pretty plain.
Boneless.
It's a bread sandwich. There's no
Boneless.
White
A boneless
bread.
wing. White bread.
wing.
Boneless wings are fire, though. I don't want to hear about it.
True.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
I
I don't
love-
want.
boneless,
I don't
I
over,
wanna-
love-
boneless over boned, honestly.
That's wrong, but
Hold it.
I'll
is
I'll
the
accept
word?
it.
What's
I'll
the
accept
worst bread? What is the worst kind of bread?
White bread.
The
White bread
worst?
is the worst
Why is it the worst?
because it's fucking boring.
Well, okay. It depends
Or
what
maybe,
you're
I
using
guess
it for.
rotten bread, moldy bread is the worst
Okay,
bread.
moldy bread. This is moldy bread.
It depends what you're using it for.
That is true.
But
That is
yes,
really true. Are
moldy-
we getting back
moldy
into the
bread.
sandwich hot dog talk? Because I can.
Fuck, I'm
fucking
not
go
going
there.
back there. What is the most boring car?
A Toyota Prius.
This is the Toyota Prius of martial arts movies.
Oh, it's a hybrid.
Yeah.
Hybrid of
Because
shitty movie and Disney movie. Boom.
Yeah.
Shizzy.
Boom, boom.
There you go. It's
Disney
trying to
movie.
please. It's trying to please everybody.
Disney.
No one really cares for it.
Yeah. You can't please anyone if you're trying to please everyone.
I don't even think the Chinese government likes this movie. From what I heard, I feel
The
like they're.
Chinese don't even like this movie. I hear because they're trying to boycott the film for what it represents.
That is true.
It's all around a mess.
Yeah.
It's oh god, it makes me angry just thinking about it. I gotta stop before I lower my rating.
Well,
Oh,
great
fuck.
segue.
Ow.
Let's get. Oh God, are you okay?
What happened?
I just put my.
What? Speak.
Oh,
If you're
I
adult,
just stuck my fingers into my fucking hot wax candle. Ow! It's all over my pants.
oh,
Yeah. Wax dick. Wax dick.
yeah. Oh. Oh.
Ew.
Oh
Ew.
no.
Ew.
That's what you get for using candles as a key light.
Yeah, you dork. Your key light could have been your key light could have been your fucking computer.
It's just
this
been the
whole time.
screen.
I know exactly.
I'm burning those out. I'm not dealing with that.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway,
Goodness.
You guys want to do our fucking ratings before Nick pops a blood vessel?
Let's do fucking ratings.
That or I
Okay.
burn my house down.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy,
Let's go ratings.
Jiminy Cricket. Cricket? Get it?
Yeah. I get it.
There's not a cricket in this movie.
There
There's
isn't a
cricket.
cricket. It's just some asshole named Cricket.
He's
Oh wait, okay. One more final.
he's pretty
side
dope.
thought.
He's pretty dope with a
Jiminy.
bow.
Final side thought.
What?
Okay. There's two final thoughts. Two final thoughts before I go into ratings.
Dude, this
Number
sucks.
Put some water on it. Dip it in some water.
Got it.
One was that Cricket that did the bow trick in the
Yep.
alleyway. Okay, yeah, that was probably the best martial arts move in the movie because he.
What trick?
Okay, so he did a somersault and then he drew the arrows and behind his back and did a double kill
Yeah.
in the
Oh.
corridor. That was kind of cool.
I think that was
the-
him.
That was
Yeah.
that was the coolest martial arts move in the movie because I could see it and it seemed a bit inspired. A bit.
Maybe.
And-
I mean, have you seen many martial arts films of
I have.
recent?
I'm saying it's close to inspired. It seemed like they were trying on that one compared to the other scenes in the movie.
Okay.
And also, you also had Jimmy Wong have a pretty prominent role. He's
Who's
the
that?
brother. He's the brother of former YouTube sensation Freddie Wong. Starred in a lot of
Oh!
his videos.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Freddie
And he got-
Wong. Shout out.
Yep. And then his brother Jimmy got a pretty sizable role in a major Hollywood motion picture. So, kudos to Jimmy Wong. I appreciate what he's doing.
In this movie?
Yeah.
Who was Jimmy? Who was his brother? Oh, yeah. That's who I thought it was.
Yeah,
Why does he look so damn familiar? Oh, bro.
Wait, who?
He was in
You're-
fucking Video Game High School.
that's right.
Wait, is he
That's
in this movie?
Yeah.
Who?
Jimmy Wong.
Jimmy
I
Wong.
know, but like which character?
Let's
He
see.
played.
Let's see.
Played,
He plays. Oh, fuck me. He plays Ling. He plays Ling.
Dude,
Oh,
I don't
he
know who
plays-
that is.
he plays Ling.
Yeah.
Who's
Oh my-
Ling?
I don't know.
Ling,
one of-
bro.
He's one of the squaddies.
Okay, all right, got it.
But that's good. That's good for him. I mean, it's sad he gets a pretty shallow role to do, but he has a sizable role in a Hollywood picture.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him. And
As far as
those
Freddie Wong hasn't been in anything recently. Like, what's Freddie Wong been up to?
he's been occasionally collaborating with Corridor Digital with his buddies at Corridor
Oh,
Digital,
okay.
but he mostly does a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, from what I hear.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dungeons and Daddies is what it's called.
Dude,
Ryan should start that up. Ryan, if you're listening, you should start a Dungeons and Dragons like podcast.
I would
He's
love to
doing-
join if he wants to. If he doesn't like being a DM, I've been DMing for my boys for like a couple weeks,
Nice.
so I could help. So Ryan,
Nice.
Ryan, if you're listening,
He's got
D&D
some
podcast.
That's a-
Mine's called Dungeons and Douchebags.
there you go.
or douchebags and dragons.
That's a better one. I had we were doing it over Discord for a while, and it was called Discord and Dragons.
Oh, that's pretty
Hmm.
neat.
Fun,
That's
right?
pretty neat. It's cute.
Yeah, yeah,
That sounds shitty. I'm sorry.
yeah. Whatever.
Let's get to ratings. Let's
well,
get to ratings.
hold on. Should we talk about at all the controversy around this film? I think we barely touched on it.
I think
No,
we
because I
touched
think it's
on
been
it
pretty well
enough,
documented.
Yeah.
We have, well, let's just like recap, just
Yeah.
because compliance is violence. That's one thing I learned
Facts.
about recent, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Fire away.
So not only have they filmed near and knowingly filmed near these Muslim concentration camps, stars of the film, like the lead who plays Mulan and Donnie Yen, have also.
Donnie
yeah,
Yen?
and Donnie Yen, yeah, they've
Not
also
Donnie
they've. I know
No. That
they
can't be
have
true.
they have shown their support towards the Hong Kong police and the Hong Kong government, which I don't live there. None of us live there. We don't know the situation, but I think it's pretty obvious that things are not going right
Yeah.
towards the people of Hong Kong and China.
Oh,
regardless
no.
regardless of whether you live there or not, people are being enslaved. Like just
Yeah,
straight up, people are
exactly.
in
Yeah.
concentration camps because of religion. Does that sound
And not-
familiar to you, Victor?
and not only-
Nick, does that sound familiar?
Possibly, yeah, maybe. And not only the Muslims, but also the Chinese people. So there's a lot of
Yeah.
shit going on with the government. A lot of shit going on with the government involved with this film. And like I said, the actors Donnie Yen and the Mulan character, they have shown their support towards the Chinese government. It's just a lot of crap. I don't know the
Don't you
exact
say
details.
that. Donnie Yen
I know,
supports
I
the
know.
government.
I just
Yeah, Donnie Yen's a Nazi, bro.
Fuck. A
So all I'm
Chinese
saying is like there's a
Nazi.
lot of
He's
crap
Nazi.
around this film.
Yeah.
If you're boycotting this movie, that's just fine. I totally
fine.
understand.
Yeah, definitely.
I do want to say one thing though. I had a conversation about this with a friend of mine today. Boycotting the film because of an actor is okay, and that's totally fine. But you also got to remember that a lot more than one person helped create this movie. So
That's true. That's true.
don't be giving people shit like, oh, they worked on Mulan, fuck him. I'm never going to watch any of his. It's like a job is a job is a job. So if you're getting this life-changing opportunity to work in a Disney movie, which is Disney is the biggest name in the entire world, regardless of what it is, don't give them shit or don't boycott their movies because they happen to work on a movie that was the lead actress and the leads, said some shit. That's fucked up.
I think
But-
it's also.
Go on.
I was gonna say. I think a judge of character also, judge of individual character should be taken into account too, because there have been some nice people in the world that have supported bad causes. I'm not saying disregard those causes entirely. It's I don't know. Just thinking. So Donnie Yen, you got Donnie Yen on my mind now. So he
I'm
says
sorry.
he's
I'm sorry. If not when it comes to this is a little black and white. I'm just gonna be
okay,
honest.
okay,
with you.
okay. Never mind that. But just I'm just saying, just Donnie Yen. He's such a oh god, he's a charming personality on screen and off. But now he supports this radical policing in
Yeah,
Hong Kong
it's fucked up.
or
That
Beijing rather.
that's the thing about separating the art from
Damn
the
it.
artist. If you can do it, then like whatever. Like that's
Good for you. Yeah, that's
like
awesome.
whatever.
can't-
But like it's your choice to whether or not you
Well,
separate. What?
I was
I
gonna
don't know.
say I was gonna say like for example like someone like Kanye. Kanye is a is a pretty is pretty he's pretty shitty.
But yeah, Kanye is terrible.
Kanye's shitty, but he makes some fucking good music, man.
That's true. So
Yeah.
I think it's a personal thing. Like don't beat yourself up over it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Nick, if
like
you want to like Donnie Yen, I still like Donnie Yen. I like his movies.
just
Like,
recognize the flaws.
Well,
That's all.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I do recognize the flaws, but his movies are great, and the interviews I watch him, he's a nice guy. It looks like.
yeah,
And if that
I
sounds
don't
like we're trying to
know.
like push like try to
I'm
separate
not
ourselves from the
pushing.
controversy, that's not
I'm
it.
not
It's
trying to
like
push away either.
there's not like I don't know. I don't know. I can't talk too much on it, but like
This is also why we don't talk about it so much because it starts up multiple different conversations. You could be here for hours talking about it,
yeah,
but
But
it's worth bringing up anyways.
yeah. I agree. I think it is something that should be brought up.
for sure.
So
So with
And
that
I think like
said,
one of the questions too was were we going to bring up this controversy? I just think we kind of had to. Like it's
maybe
pretty prominent in the
maybe
discussion of this film.
I mean, a lot of reviews have not talked about the controversy.
Yeah, but I think it's important.
Okay, but
Let's
yeah,
just-
complacency is not good. So yeah, that is good. You brought it up.
hmm
Silence is complacency, after all.
yep.
But
So let's
anyway,
move on to ratings.
Nick, why don't
Yeah.
you start us off? You sound you sound
Yeah.
like you loved this movie.
Oh yeah, I loved it wholeheartedly. It's one of the best of the year. It's a shining
yeah.
example to all. Actually, no, this is fucking disappointing. This is a very aggressive two. This is very aggressive. 2 Hawk girls out of 5.
sorry, what? Hot
Hawk.
or hawk?
Hawk.
Hawking. Hey,
Falcon.
Nick.
I'll say Falcon girls.
Fucking A, Nick.
2 Falcon girls out of 5. It's not my fault Discord can't pick up speech well. Terrible fight scenes, mediocre storyline, so stilted acting performances. That didn't make sense. Stilted acting performances. I had no reason to care. Occasionally things look nice, but it's beat for beat the original animated movie without any of the charm or the themes or just the fuzzies, the warm fuzzies.
The
I
warm
should
fuzzies.
feel something when I watch a movie. This 2020 remake, I felt barely anything.
Yeah,
And
my
that-
my girlfriend cried at the end.
She
In a
cried.
good way or bad way?
In a good way. Yeah, it was like a touching. This is touching. Boom, I'm crying. You know,
Okay. Okay.
I almost got that as well.
it's sad. It's
Yeah.
it's not sad. It's happy. It's a happy ending. It was also kind of like you know, it's good. Yeah.
I don't challenge that at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I there's points where I was like, I might be feeling something going on. So like there's heart. There is heart in
Yeah.
this film.
It wants to be good.
Yes.
It does.
Yes, absolutely. So
but
yeah. So wait, Nick, did you give your rating?
Yeah.
yeah,
Two
two
Hawk-
Falcon girls. Two Falcon girls.
Two
out
Falcon
of
girls,
5.
right?
Mhm.
I don't.
Who's
I guess I'll
next?
go. I guess I'll go.
Get the hell going.
Strip away the controversy. Strip away all that. I think I'm gonna give it like a 1.5, 2. It's pretty average. I was
That's
not
fair.
impressed. I was not like,
Average.
was-
That's why it's a 1.5.
yeah,
Average would be
like,
3 technically, but or
well,
2.5.
okay, fine. It's below average. It's adequate.
Ah.
It barely does its job. Um, I was honestly just pretty bored throughout, and parts that I can remember from the original, like because they recreate scenes from the original, right?
Yeah, they try
They-
to.
They just like I said before, multiple times it felt boneless and half-assed, and just for the sake of like nostalgia baiting, it's just like it's just so weak.
Yeah.
And people
Um,
say the Star Wars sequels are guilty of this
right?
shit.
I mean, they are. I mean, they are.
Yeah,
But not
I mean,
to this extent.
I
Not to this extent.
yeah, exactly. So like Disney's trying this whole remake of live action, like the live action remakes, and this honestly feels pretty weak. I haven't seen any of the live action remakes, but this feels like I can already tell this is like the lower.
The best one so far has been Beauty and the Beast, and
Was it though?
the out of all of them, yes. I'm not saying that's good. I gave Aladdin a 2 stars.
No. The best one is the Jungle Book.
I don't know.
Okay. I would agree with that. I don't count that as necessarily live action, but
There's a human actor.
there's one human actor in it.
There's like 2 human actors.
Okay.
There's maybe 3 human
I
actors.
actually don't think I ever saw Jungle Book. Not gonna lie.
What?
I don't think I've seen it yet. No.
You're invalidated then. You are
Yeah.
invalidated in this conversation.
And the thing as well is like even if this wasn't supposed to stay true to the Disney animation, it's still a weak as fuck story.
Yeah.
Like it just barely does its job.
Didn't sell me
It's so
on the
safe
ballad.
and so generic. Like I don't care if it's not like stayed true to the original Mulan or Disney or animated film. Like it's still weak.
Yeah.
That's my take.
There you go. There you go, folks.
That's my take. Hey, cheers. Hey, fucking.
Cheers. I'm all out.
So fuck Disney and fuck China, the
Yeah.
Chinese government.
Yeah, not the people.
Not the people, the government.
We feel sorry for you people.
Yeah. You people. What the fuck does that mean?
We feel sorry for China.
I'm just kidding, Nick. I'm just kidding.
God
I'm
damn
just-
it. Okay, we're shutting it down. We're shutting it all down now. We're going out of style.
Um,
Or I'm going out of style.
I give the movie. I give the movie 2 absentee Mushus out of 5. I thought it was. Thought it was not good.
It was a limp noodle.
It was a limp noodle.
Yeah.
It didn't kick any honey buns. So, dishonor on it. Dishonor on the cow. Dishonor on the main bitch who likes the fucking Hong Kong government.
Yeah.
Dude, like it wasn't even about Mulan. It was about fucking being a good soldier to the Chinese
It was. The movie-
emperor. You're
Thank-
a good soldier.
You're a good soldier. You follow orders well.
You fought well for
I will
the country.
reward you with a sword to fight and kill for me more. Boom.
Patriotism at its worst.
How about what about yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say nationalism, but that would imply
Or
China.
nationalism. Yeah, I mean either.
No. Okay, just on a detour here.
Like it's like a fucking radical nationalism.
Yeah.
It's like
But-
yeah.
But did they claim that China was better than everybody else?
No.
Then
But
that-
it's definitely pro like
Pro follow orders, listen to the government. Like
pro country of whatever it stands for, China.
Okay, patriotism. Then that'd be patriotism. It just came to my mind. Just I've been awoken to the difference between patriotism and nationalism because nothing wrong with being a patriot when you are a good patriot.
yeah, I think it's corny, but yeah.
Yeah, you can like your country. I mean,
Yeah.
corny or
Yeah,
not,
I mean,
but
like with anything,
But when you're-
know its
when you-
flaws.
when you think you're above everyone else, then you're a nationalist. There's a
Yeah.
big difference there, I think.
Absolutely.
And-
I feel that that I feel that patriotism, being like overly patriot, being like red, white, and blue, everything. Like, it feels like fucking high school. Like freshman year when you first get to high school and you're like, I love my school. I love my school. I'm gonna paint my face fucking blue, white, and red.
There you go.
I love my school. There's nothing wrong. Sure, my principal is a not convicted, but pretty much convicted, child predator. But what? I still love my school. What can I say? I still love my school.
Yeah.
All right.
It's what it feels like.
The nail on the head.
But yeah, this is a hard skip for me. I'll never watch this again, ever.
No.
I will never watch this again.
And if you are planning on watching this movie, either don't or wait till December when it's free on Disney Plus.
Please,
I'm not even like, don't even skip it because it's like the controversy.
No,
skip it because it's like
bad.
because it's
not worth it.
it's
You're wasting your time.
Mediocre, less than stellar movie.
Watch the original
just
instead.
watch the original.
Yeah, if you're
There
like,
you go.
Watch
I kind of want
the
to watch the
original.
original. Be like, oh, I'll watch the original instead, and be like, wow, I still love that movie.
Yes,
This is
because
unnecessary.
it's a good story and it's a great role model for those that watch it.
Mhm.
But
Should be enjoyed by all.
Disney won't learn, and they're going to remake The Little Mermaid. They're going to
Oh
remake
shit! I forgot they were doing that.
Hercules. They're going to
If they
remake
remake
all of it.
Tarzan, I'm gonna throw hands. I'm gonna
Well, they already did.
and
Didn't
beat
they?
your ass.
Didn't
Well,
they
no, that
remake-
was-
Why can't they? Why can't?
That wasn't a Disney movie.
Oh,
Tarzan.
Why can't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Edgar Rice Burroughs' story, but why can't they remake something like The Black Hole? Had a lot of potential, but just couldn't stick the landing when it
Just
came
remake
out.
bad movies. Like I want to
Yeah.
see a remake of Newsies, bro.
Make them better.
I want to see a Newsies starring Timothy Chalamet,
I think that's the thing
Yes!
with most
Oh
remakes.
my God. Now that
They
you
need to be-
said that,
right?
And
Yeah.
I think companies in general need to remake movies that weren't good, like that great to begin with, because then the expectations won't be so high.
Yeah.
It's like if you remade a movie like what did we watch, that Mutants one? Or was that one
Mutants?
Mutant? No.
Neon Maniacs.
Neon Maniacs. If we remade Neon Maniacs, like no one's gonna give a shit. Like
Yes,
it could bomb, like whatever.
but the movie would be infinitely better. Might attain a cult following. Maybe get some love and recognition afterwards. John
Right.
Carpenter made his whole career doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But instant success is another thing, and
Yeah, but money is better than fucking pleasing people, so
no, it depends on the
Unfortunately.
artist. Depends on the artist.
it depends on if Disney decides.
If you're working under Disney, I don't think you have a choice.
Whatever.
It's just like, oh,
And they own, like,
give me that ass, boy.
I watched a
Ew.
video under, I think the channel was China Uncensored, and I don't know I don't know their placement. I don't know them. I just watched one video under them, but they had a pretty good video on the Mulan controversy. China Uncensored, the channel.
Mhm.
Check them out. Maybe I don't know if they're a good channel, but I just watched one video and they explained the whole thing pretty well, to be honest. But
That's a damn shame, brother.
yeah,
Well, do you guys want to do the questions? Let's do
Yeah,
questions.
let's get into
I'm
questions.
curious. We actually got questions this
We got
time.
questions. This is fun.
What was that?
That was my phone dropping. It's got a lot of like candle wax on it.
Oh no!
So let me just hold on a second, dude. I have
Take
such.
your time.
This is just in case any viewers know, we are kind of intoxicated.
No shit, we're intoxicated.
I feel fine.
I feel great.
I feel loose. I feel loose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
Let's
word.
just say I spilled candle wax everywhere, so that's where I am.
I
Yeah.
that's gonna be in the episode. Why reiterate that?
There's candle
I-
wax everywhere. I don't know what else to say.
It's candle wax. Fucking
Where was it?
rattlesnakes.
Oh, the questions. That's right. The questions.
Let's get to the questions. I'm very excited about questions.
So, there's a lot.
Really?
Oh shit!
I mean, relatively speaking.
Is it from
Do
like
it.
one person?
Hold on, I need to remove the candle wax off my phone so I can see.
Here, do you want me to log in and look it up?
Oh, I got it, bro. You're
Okay,
fine.
can you log in? Do you
Yeah,
have the
bro.
code?
We all,
Let's ha-
we all have the password.
I sent the password.
I don't have the password.
He
I
sent
sent
it.
it.
Here, repeat it over the air so I can remember what it is.
I'm not gonna repeat it over the air, you crazy nut.
Anyways,
Okay, so here we go. Where? Okay, so we've given our ratings. Now it's question time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Where does this rank with the other live action remakes? This was asked by Smiler's Movie Reviews on Instagram.
Well, Smilers. I think this is second worst. Yeah, second worst. Yeah, I would put Dumbo as the worst.
Oh,
Dumbo was fucking terrible.
I haven't
Really?
seen
Okay.
any, so I can't comment on this.
this seems really low tier to me. I haven't seen probably as much as Chase has or anybody else, but God, this one stung extra because of the potential.
Yeah, I
Very
think so. Well,
disappointing.
yeah, this could have been fucking sweet.
It
It
could
could
have.
have been so cool. I would put it if you want to get my full ranking. I would. There's two I haven't seen. I haven't seen Cinderella and I haven't seen Jungle Book, so I can't put that up there. But
See, I would say Jungle Book is the best though.
I would probably have to agree with you, even by not seeing it. I mean, it was good enough that they decided to give Jon Favreau another shot at it. And then, all things considered, Jungle Book, Lion King looks absolutely incredible. There is some scenes, some shots where I'm like, that's a real fucking lion. That's a real fucking savannah.
Yep.
But I would probably put Dumbo, Mulan, Aladdin, Lion King. Yeah. And then I'd put Beauty and the Beast up there because that's the most recent one I've seen. Or not
Yeah.
most recent one, that's the one that
Well,
one
if
that
we're
I've actually seen.
Okay, well, if we're gonna stack a tier list,
Yeah,
maybe as of current, I guess Mulan. I said it was near the bottom. I guess I'll just call it the bottom right now. Mulan, Beauty and the Beast, because I don't remember it too well. Lion King for its dope CGI. Pete's Dragon because it has Robert Redford and it's
I
the
haven't seen
outdoors.
either.
Pete's Dragon was alright. It was fun
Mhm.
and it had Robert Redford. I love that guy.
Mhm.
Cinema classic actor. And yeah, Jungle Book because it kicked off everything and
Mhm.
it felt like it Jungle Book. Well, it screamed that I didn't have to know the animated movie and I could feel comfortable just watching that one because
Yeah.
it didn't pander to kids. It didn't feel like I should know things beforehand.
It was just a movie.
It was a movie
Yeah, it was like yeah.
with cutting edge special effects and a talented voice cast and just a great family fun time. And I
You're
don't
talking
even
about
have
Pete's
those.
Dragon, right?
Pete's Dragon is a little back because it's a little more of the Disney flavor, a little more of the tame Disney flavor, but it has a fun cast. Again,
Jeez.
Robert Redford, Bryce Dallas Howard, Carl Urban. That guy can do no wrong. I don't care what he's in. And the dragon itself is fun, and it's a very nice love letter to national forests, actually, like the National Park Service. Because when you watch it, you feel like you want to go on a hike. You just want to go explore. So it has that very
That sounds
inviting
nice.
hiking atmosphere to it. So yes, Mulan ranks really low. It's so disappointing.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check out Jungle Book because it's star studded, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Star studded. I mean,
Yeah.
that's sweet. But yeah, that's where I'd rank it. I'd rank it second worst.
Okay.
I don't have an opinion because I haven't seen them, so I'm gonna let it to
There you
those
go. Moving
guys.
on.
Okay, this is asked by Lokita Kitty.
Okay.
Okay, Lolita.
Lokita.
So she, oops, my phone's busted. Hold on.
Because candle wax?
She asked, yeah. So she asked, if you guys had the chance to remake a Disney movie, what one would you choose?
Oh.
Fuck.
See, I'd be scared to do that. That sounds
Yeah.
scary. I don't think I would. I don't. I would say. I guess I could say. I would say. I want to say Newsies, just because like the Broadway show of Newsies is fucking sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I think for me, I think I would go the Black Hole because that was a pretty landmark movie. It tried to do a lot, had a lot of ambition behind it. But if you did it again with modern day effects and maybe an updated storyline, more ironing out of the flaws, then yeah, it could be a real good rainy day underrated flick, I feel. And if not the Black Hole, maybe Journey to the Center of the Earth because they tried that with James Mason and Pat Boone back in the day. That was
They
fun
also
enough.
tried it. Journey to the Center of the Earth was fucking Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, based off
Oh,
of
yeah.
Edgar Rice Burroughs' novel,
Mm.
but it was but it was also a Disney movie, so I think I could do another version of that.
I would like to. I think I have two. I think I would like to take a crack at Tron.
Oh
Um,
man,
not-
that'd
not
be
I can see you doing
scary.
that.
But here's the thing: is I loved Tron Legacy, and I still love Tron Legacy. So I would love to take a crack at like something in the Tron world, but not necessarily about
Oh,
Flynn
yes.
or Flynn's kid. Like I would much rather. I mean, of course, if I can get Jeff Bridges in it, I'm getting fucking Jeff Bridges in it. But if I can't, I can't. Other one is Sword in the Stone. I think that would be, and I would want to do that live action. I feel like that's it's King Arthur. So like
Yeah.
that's easy. That's an easy one to do.
Yeah.
You can't really fuck that up. I mean, you can
Yeah.
if you're fucking Guy Ritchie, but ooh,
Ooh.
Well,
Take out.
Hold on.
ooh,
Well, that wasn't
Charlie Hunnam,
terrible.
Hunnam or whatever.
Ooh.
That wasn't. I don't remember that being that terrible.
I heard it was pretty bad.
I heard it was pretty.
Yeah. No.
I'm-
Well.
I'm
yeah.
telling you, it was not like no.
Well, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst either.
I do like Jude Law as some like sorcerer dude. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, the magic stuff was cool in that movie.
Yeah.
And it felt very throwback to other Guy Ritchie movies like Snatch or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Has that kind of gangster movie quality to it in a medieval setting.
Oh my!
My
was
voice cracked.
Did you guys see the Robin Hood movie
No.
With
with oh god
Kingsman guy?
Taron
Kingsman
Egerton?
making? Yeah,
oh, I haven't
no.
yet. No.
It is so bad. Like it is. It's probably one of the worst movies I have ever seen.
Wow,
Damn.
bold statement.
So terrible. It is such a fucking bad movie.
No
like-
way.
Action scenes are lame.
Really?
Lame.
Just
Super
lame?
It's just the movie's just lame.
Okay, that's a pretty
Oh.
low, like, yeah.
That's
I
that's
guess.
a shame.
It's one of those movies where you're like, my dad wanted to go see it, and I was like, I don't want to watch this, but my dad's paying for a free movie, and I love going to movies.
Yeah.
So Josie and I went, and we're just sitting there, and we're like, something crazy, stupid would happen, and we'd just look at each other, and we're just like,
Did Dad like it?
oh man, dude, I don't know, probably he's a man of simple taste. He likes his
Such as the dad life.
He
Yeah,
likes
that's just
mindless
pretty normal.
movies, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
when John Wick movie comes out, my dad and I are always going to see it opening
that's
weekend.
fair. That's fair.
And it's
Yeah.
a great. I mean, I think it's a great father son movie. John
which
Wick.
one?
John
oh,
Wick.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
you know. And so, he also, he introduced me to the Transformers movies,
Same.
and so like, I'm not mad at him for liking it. I've just my taste has now moved, you know.
Yeah.
So he took me to go see King Kong,
Which one?
the Peter Jackson King Kong.
Okay, yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time, and
It's fantastic. It's
I would
still
love to watch
fantastic.
that again.
It's still
for an
fantastic.
episode.
I bought the director's cut fairly recently, and
The director's cut.
yeah, there's an extended director's cut, as with the Peter Jackson way.
Ooh,
What he did is he omitted just a lot of action scenes, and
Oh,
these action scenes are really good though.
fuck yeah!
There's
That's
A couple
dope.
couple dinosaur attacks, some extra stuff in New York. That's really neat.
I mean, I think the green screen is terrible, but
it's aged,
mean,
but the rest of the effects.
no good green screen at that time. I mean, there was good green screen, but there wasn't like, hey, it's gonna look like green screen. But this is just really bad.
Well,
Anyway,
it was the time.
anyway. My dad probably liked the movie Robin Hood. Boom. Going back to that, Sword in the Stone would probably be one of the big ones that I'd want to do. Sword in the Stone
Yeah,
or a Tron movie.
yeah,
Okay.
okay, and just I'll just reiterate the Black Hole or Journey to the Center of the Earth. I like a good adventure story, something to really escape the reality.
Yeah,
Just really go on a journey
that's
and
fun. To the center of the earth.
find the center of the Earth or
Yeah.
to the center of the black hole.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I think I would try, and I don't think I could do it, but remake The Straight Story. It's David Lynch's. It's David Lynch's Disney film, and
Wait,
it is,
what?
dude, Nick. I was gonna
What?
tell you, you need to watch this.
The straight story. Hang on a second. Hold the fucking phone.
It's it's a beautiful. It's so beautiful, dude. I
Hang on.
cried like a baby at the end of this movie. The
Come
Straight
on,
Story. And
come on.
Chase, look it up.
I'm
It's on.
looking,
It's on.
I'm looking.
Farmer movie. It's like a sad
It's
farmer movie.
Dude, it is so good. It's like literally one of David Lynch's best movies. I'm not even kidding you. It's so good.
Oh,
It has
oh,
like
Harry Dean
none of the
Stanton. This dude is in like 4 out of 5 every like 4 out of 5 movies we bring up.
Harry
This
Dean.
guy Harry Dean Stanton is in so many fucking movies that we talk about.
He's a legend. But dude, this movie is like it has none of the weird David Lynch stuff, but it's somehow like one of his best films. I love this movie and I've seen it one time. It's
Oh my god, it's a Disney movie.
Speaking
Yeah.
of David Lynch, I do want to bring up one thing. I think that we should do a Dune double feature when Dune comes out.
Yes, yes.
I've never seen the original, but we should watch it before we go see the remake by my Lord and Savior Denis Villeneuve.
I agree.
So
Dennis. Let's
Dennis.
get Dennis.
Dennis, my
So
boy.
I think Disney films. I would try like my very best to remake The Straight Story.
Oh my god, I can't believe that's a Disney movie.
I would. Oh, you guys need to watch it.
It's on
fucking-
Disney Plus, man.
It is. It
It
is.
i-
It's
it is?
amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you Victor and Nick if you have Disney Plus. Do you have Disney Plus?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna give you Victor a different login because you can just use mine. I have one, but I'm not gonna pay $30 to watch Mulan. So
Bless your heart.
so that way you can just use it whenever because I think only
Dude.
3 people use it. So
Bless your heart.
I try, man.
Jeez, thank
I
you.
try. Yeah, of course. So
Okay.
you can watch the Straight Story tonight with your girlfriend.
I
You guys
love it.
Unbelievable. David
I got
Lynch.
two. Yeah,
David Lynch did a Disney movie.
it's.
You're
Oof.
bullshitting. You
No,
are
dude, it's so good. It's so good. All right, we got 2 more
Okay.
questions. We got
Okay.
2 more
Okay,
questions.
let's go.
Subtitles or no subtitles? Also by Lokita Kitty.
I'm a subtitles boy till I fucking die. My
Yeah.
girlfriend also has a hearing problem, so the fact that I love subtitles just because I grew up with, Japanese anime and shit, so it's just kind of I just put it on, and then also it if something, especially the way that audio is done on like normal TVs without like sound bars or anything, the action is sometimes crazy loud, and then the voices are really quiet. So
Fucking A, dude.
yeah. So,
Fucking A.
but yeah, I'm 100%. I'm a subtitle. I'm 100% subtitles.
Okay.
I'll go with subtitles also. I mean, sometimes it depends on the mood. I'll do dubs if I'm not fully paying attention. I grew up with Godzilla movies for crying.
Well,
out
no. I think the question was if it's just like during normal movies that are English.
loud.
Do you put subtitles on?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, no subtitles then. 'Cause
No subtitles. Gotcha.
No. It's one thing if it's a foreign language movie. Another thing is if it's in my native language and I understand it.
Yeah.
I understand the application. Again, your girl's got to hear it. But
Yeah.
I can understand them well, and if I'm paying attention, I don't need any kind of assistance. I can handle it on my own. So
I think definitely with comedy films, subtitles can ruin the experience.
Absolutely.
yeah, dude.
Because,
they
like-
ruin the punchline before it hits.
Oh yes, exactly.
That
So like
extra
comedy
half
films,
second is critical.
comedy
Absolutely
films,
critical.
I try to turn them off because I'm like, it's gonna ruin like any sort of funny line in the film. But like
And
especially
And because of my ADHD, I'm always gravitating to something new coming up in my eyesight.
So you're like,
yeah, I'm constantly darting back and forth to the bottom of the screen, and it's distracting for me.
That's my anime mind, bro. I'm like, I can like,
You should-
I can super read. I'm dyslexic too, so it's like half of it might be fucking like jibber jabber in my head, but you know,
you betrayed my. Wait, you read it. It's like you betrayed my ferret. Wait, hold on. What?
oh my
Ferret.
thought. Oh, prepare to cry. That doesn't make sense.
Oh God, Chase, you should have seen it when we saw Shin Godzilla back in the day.
Oh, it's so good. Shin Godzilla is
Shin
amazing.
Godzilla is awesome,
it
but
rocks.
it rocks. We saw it in the theater the 1 week it was in the America. It was that was the most hectic eye workout I ever got because you had the English subtitles, and then you had the Japanese subtitles, and then you had subtitles telling where the characters were in the space, like what location they were in, and then you had English subtitles translating those Japanese subtitles. It was just subtitles upon subtitles upon subtitles. It was layers of them. It was crazy. And you're trying to watch Godzilla destroy Tokyo, and you gotta read what the military is saying, if they're going for the master flank or not.
Yeah,
Nuts,
It was
so.
brutal. It was brutal.
but
All right.
yeah, I'm subtitle.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we got one
no
more question.
subs. No subs for me.
Okay. Depending on the film. Next question. It's by the same person.
Lolita,
Lakita.
Lokita. And I know this
Lo-
person, so shout out Lokita.
shout out Lolita.
She's
Lokita,
a very cool person.
You're a very cool person.
You're
So
awesome.
here's her question. Zebras, are they white with black stripes or black with white stripes?
Get fucking serious.
White with black.
White with black.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so.
The black lines are thinner.
What kind of 5th grade anomaly horse shit? White with black stripes.
True. It's true.
I
I want to
think
hear what
yeah.
I want to hear what she has to say. I want to hear what
Well,
she
she-
answer.
No, she didn't. I'll ask her next week.
Lokita, we're calling you out. Give us your opinion on the next video.
So I think that's actually it with questions.
Cool. I have a
Wonderful. What?
Do you have a question?
question. Yeah, Victor, where can you find us?
I know there's the answer. Let me hold on.
Pause the video.
Oh, he's standing. Oh,
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 oh no.
what's on
He's
your pants?
jacked. He's
pants?
working.
Yo, what's on
He's
your
getting,
stand up? What's on your pants?
he's getting ready to rumble.
It's the wax. I promise.
Oh, it's candle wax. Okay. All right.
Candle
Yeah.
wax.
Yeah, okay. It's 8:52.
Splooge.
So
It's-
where can you find us? You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple. I know the majority of you are listening to us on Spotify and Apple. Okay, listen up. If you're listening to us on Apple, make sure to leave a review. Even if it's the most spiteful review, fucking leave it.
Yeah, tell everyone
Tell it like it is.
tell me I'm fat to my face. Be like, I hate your guy's voice. He sounds like he's disgusting.
Tell them.
Virtually, I want you to virtually slap me for hating women. Go ahead. Make my day.
Do it and virtually slap me for being fucking pretentious or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll slap you right now. I'll get my truck. I'll do it right now. Let's go.
So you can find us on those major streaming platforms, also on the local, like the smaller ones like Podbean and Stitcher and stuff like that, and Google Play.
Can we just say Podbean is a really weird sounding name?
It's a weird name.
Podbean.
Also YouTube, we're on there, so make sure you're
That's
following
our hub.
us. We're also on social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reviews from the West. Yeah, that's that. I think.
That's about it. It is always a pleasure entertaining you fine folks with our really askew or really on point opinions. So please keep coming back for more. And we'll keep doing it.
Yes, thank you all for watching, and make sure to subscribe
Or follow, or whatever.
or follow, whatever the hell you do.
Make sure you are also interacting with us on fucking Instagram, man.
Yeah, dude,
Send us your questions. These are really fun to do.
We're on there.
Yeah, we're on there. I think I'm gonna ask some questions on my personal one. to talk about on the podcast. And then, yeah, so gang, 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 and gang, gang,
Gang,
and
gang,
gang.
All right.
Gang.
Thank you all for listening.
Bye
Farewell.
bye.
See you later.